Hey everyone, good morning. Here is tip number 9. I am actually looking forward to this one because it's one of my favorite parts of a wedding, and that is cake. I just love having sweet treats, and cake is one of the most yummiest things that I get on a wedding day. Not to say that I am opposed to people doing pies and other desserts, which I've worked weddings that they use like a dessert table. But I just love cake. I love the frosting, especially if it's sugary, and I love the decorations that people get creative with. So here's the deal. When it comes to cake, you're just going to want to think about how simple do you want to go? Do you want to keep it pretty simple and maybe just get a sheet cake somewhere? Or do you want to get a little decorative and speak with your local bakers and creative people to create something that's super fun, super traditional, or not? Like I ended up getting sheet cakes at my wedding, but I actually would have wanted like a little tiny 2-tier blue polka dot cake. And so we ended up doing that at my wedding reception. So somebody was nice enough to put that together for me. And it was just a really, really great dream of mine that I had wanted. And so these days you have so many really creative ideas that you can go with your cake. And so a lot of people, for the larger weddings that they want to celebrate and have a regular cake and a groom's cake, there are so many different options out there. People can also do gluten-free these days, and they actually taste really good. I've attended many weddings and I've worked many weddings with those options as well. And I've also had weddings that had milk and cookies. I mean, it was just super, super cool that everybody can choose how they want to work on their wedding day and what kind of yummies you want there. So when it comes to your cake, think about how many people are going to be at your wedding, because that can actually help you see about how many pieces of cake that you can hand out. I know that when I work at Scarborough, they have a really great cake maker there that they work with that gives you so many different varieties of options and looks, and you can go very fairy tale or you can go very traditional with several tiers and Celtic knots and stuff like that. If you're not doing any kind of theme wedding, there are tons of amazing creative bakers in this area. I advise you to start just looking at your decorations, and we were coming full circle here. Look at all your decorations, look at your feel, look at how do you want it to taste, how do you want it to look, and just have some fun with it and work within your budget. Don't go too crazy because you want to have some budget left over for, other things. And then, do a cake testing. Go to a local shop and do a cake testing and get an idea of what flavors you like. And if you're just simple like me, shoot, I was good with a vanilla cake with vanilla frosting. Anyway, so that's kind of like a roundabout tip number 9, and go eat the cake.